Welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to talk about patterns, our thinking patterns, and we are going to learn from examples, three different examples. So these patterns, what are these thinking patterns? We have watched it in the last video. Think about it. First example, if I go to my office at 10 a.m. in the morning on Monday, and if I talk harshly with my, team member, and the next day I go again at 10 a.m. at 10:15 I talk harshly with the same team member. If I do this only one day, it may be one day in 1 month, in the next month. But if I continue to do that 4 5 times in a week, again few times next week, again few times next week, maybe there is a pattern. Maybe I have a pattern of acting in a harsh way because of some reason. It is important to find what that reason is. But if I do it only once, I might not have had good sleep last night. That's why I am harsh with my team member. So we have to understand what exactly are the reasons for our patterns. Let's look at this next example. All of you know what a fly is. Think about a fly, and if there is one fly inside a room, okay, and all the doors are closed and there is a window, then if the fly wants to get out of that room, what will it do? What will it do? It will try to look for a light source, and it will try to, hit the glass of that window. It will bang on it, nothing will happen. It will, come back in 2 seconds, bang on it again and again for minutes, sometimes hours. So think about it. In human beings, in people, have you ever noticed this? That they are very motivated to do something, they are very motivated to do something new, but all that motivation, will not help if they have some kind of limiting pattern in their mind. If they try to get out of a window that is actually closed, it is not open, it is not going to help them. Now, what is the solution here? We have to change our approach. Okay, if that fly in that room, if it cannot go out through that particular window, it has to look for another exit, another opening from that room, so that she can go out of that room. Okay, so if we continue to go in the same patterns, we are going to get the same results. If we want new results, we need to change, modify our thinking patterns. Let's look at another interesting example. All of you know what a record album is. Okay, it has some type of grooves in it, and it has some type of sounds encoded in those grooves. So when you play that record, it will play a particular tune or music or song. If you play it today morning at 7:10 a.m., it will play that music. If you play the same record tomorrow at 9:13 a.m., it will play the same music. It will play the same exact song. Because it has that pattern, it will continuously, consistently give you the same result. Now, imagine if you took a record, and if you picked up a sharp object like a needle and you scratched on that record, 100 times, you damaged it. You damaged the patterns so much. And if you play that record now, what are you going to hear from that record? It is not going to be the same song. It is not going to be the same record, because you have modified the pattern. You have damaged, changed the pattern in this particular case. So it will not play same again. So likewise, interrupting my limiting pattern or your limiting pattern is going to have the same effect, that we are going to start getting different results in our life. Now, the simple way of breaking this pattern, in our life, think about your mind now, because we took an example of that record. Think about your mind. We need to identify what those limiting patterns are. We need to identify what are the sensations that we are linking to our memories. What if we work to eliminate those patterns from our life, then we will start getting different results in our life, right? So we can look at another example, right? The only reason we are upset is that we are representing things in a certain way in our minds, right? For example, one day your boss yells at you and you mentally rerun that video, that experience the entire day, that my boss told me this, my boss said this to me, my boss said this to me, that's why I'm upset, that's why I'm upset, that's why I'm upset. See, this is a video. We uh, in our mind we see pictures, we hear sounds, okay, we have sensations. So that's why we are going to feel progressively worse. I am here to challenge you, I'm here to ask you, I'm here to tell you that there is a way out from this situation, okay? So why not take this experience and change it, like completely modify it, that it does not give you the same result again. You can change this result. And in my next video, I'm going to tell you a very easy to implement NLP method which we can use to change things in our mind, and we start feeling better in our life. So stay connected, friends. Watch my next video on this NLP technique. Thank you.